I'm Tom from DIY Life Tech, and this is a look at how to fix a Fitbit that won't turn on. So there's a couple of things that can cause a Fitbit to not turn on. One of the simplest is if you mistakenly disabled the automatic screen wake feature for it. So most Fitbits, like this Charge 5 here, have a feature where there's an auto screen wake. When you kind of flick your wrist like you're going to check the time, it will automatically turn the screen on. But you may have mistakenly disabled that in the Fitbit, and in that case, you'll have to physically tap the screen or press the button on the left of the Fitbit if you have a Sense or a Versa in order to wake the screen up. So check that, especially if you inadvertently put it into sleep mode. It's possible that the auto screen wake will be disabled and you can't figure out why it won't turn on. But I would say the most common reason that a Fitbit will not turn on is that it was not properly charged. And that can seem really silly because, you might say, okay, I just charged my Fitbit, it's still not working. And what can be kind of frustrating with these devices is that, actually getting the charger on there is not always enough for it to charge. So when I put the charger onto my Fitbit Charge 5 here, it's going to snap into place as if it's charging, but it's not a guarantee that the little electrical contacts actually lined up and that the device is actually charging. Or it's also possible that those little electrical contacts can get worn, they can get dirty. In that case, you can actually clean them with a little bit of rubbing alcohol or just reposition the charger. And the thing to check is turn the device around. The screen will look black, which again is confusing because it's like, all right, is it going to work or not? Tap the screen and you should see an actual charge level there if it is working properly. And again, if you just thought you charged it up, but you didn't seat the contacts directly on there, it can look like it's charging because this seems like it's connected to the Fitbit, but in reality, it's not actually charging, and sometimes the screen won't come on. So make sure it's actually aligned, make sure you're getting that charging screen, and it'll probably be at 0 if you thought you charged it but didn't really charge. Give it some time, usually about 10 to 20 minutes to get from 0 back up to the level where the screen will come back on again. Mine's doing fine, but again, if you do have that problem, just make sure that you did charge it properly. The final step, if it's still not working after testing those things, get in touch with Fitbit. There is a warranty program, so especially if you bought your Fitbit recently, you can probably get a warranty refund on it. But again, making sure that it's charged properly and ensuring that the auto screen wake setting is enabled, or that you're tapping the screen or tapping the button to start it up, usually fixes problems with your Fitbit not starting.